Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel where we have 6 upcoming projects to talk about. These are all great projects that are super hyped up and that I will probably try to mint myself, probably all of these actually, and I am giving away some whitelist bots over my Patreon to multiple of these projects as well. Now, this is not financial advice, always do your own research and invest at your own risk, but I will put the links to all of these projects down below in the description so you can go and check them out yourselves. The links to my Twitter and my Patreon will also, of course, be down below in the description so you can go check that out too. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of these 6 projects, because I personally like all of these, so I would love to hear your opinions as well. Now with that out of the way, let's jump right in to the first project. Alright, so the first project is Pompeii. Now this is a super hyped up project. Of course, a race of aliens found 1,500 mysterious statues in the lost city of Pompeii. So they have over 16,000 followers and it's obviously a hyped up collection. A super low supply of only 1,500. Now they haven't set a mint date yet, but they have said that they are minting for 2 Solana and that it will happen in May. Now 2 Solana isn't that bad for such a small collection. And if we take a look at their website, this is basically what it looks like. So you have Pompeii is a city lost in the galaxy where everything is petrified. It's dusty down here, it looks like nothing has happened for hundreds of years, but as surprising as it may seem, an alien colony has taken over the place and is building a huge excavation site and a bunch of large buildings. I guess they know something we don't. So that's basically the intro to the project. Then you have the 2 founders down here, and taking a look at the roadmap, this is what it looks like. It doesn't go into much detail as of yet, but you have phase 1, which is the resurrection. So the first step is find or 750 alien explorers and airdrop them their AE NFT. So that's basically the whitelist. Then you have build or community, dig up the statues, which is the mint. Then you have open the Pompeii museum and the forge, and open the Pompeii lab, and then you go on to phase 2 coming in the future. Then you have tokenomics, which isn't public yet. You also have their museum, which is coming soon. And then taking a quick look at their art, this is basically what it looks like. I think their art is really interesting as well. So overall, Pompeii is a super hyped up project with some interesting art, and I think it can do really well because they already have a huge following already. They are minting in May. They haven't really said if it's early or late May, but I'm guessing somewhere in the middle. So Pompeii is for sure a project worth checking out. Alright, now the second project is another one you probably have heard about, is Trippin' Ape Tribes. So a psychedelic experiment, clinical trials are underway, current Discord status is open. So the Discord is open, which is pretty unusual these days because a lot of projects these days are doing the closed Discord meta. But basically they have like 30,000 followers, which is insane of course, and their art looks super interesting. It's basically these trippy and colorful apes right here. They get some insane engagement. They recently also partnered with the Hydra launchpad, so that is where they will be minting. So what is Trippin' Ape Tribe? Trippin' Ape Tribe is a community-first profile picture project on Solana, backed by strong and ownable branding, hilarious storytelling, innovative long-term utility, and a passionate community of psychedelic-friendly degens. The lore tells the story of how we all came to follow our mysterious, charismatic leader, Trolls. But don't worry, it's definitely not a cult. So the roadmap will be released in the coming weeks, so we don't know much about the roadmap yet, but they have stuff like stake to earn tribe tokens, and then they basically have not set a mint date or a mint price yet, and not a supply either. So we basically don't know anything about how the mint will work and the supply and price of the project, so it's fairly early. There still is some time to grind for whitelist for this project. I'm actually giving away some whitelist spots to the Trippin' Ape Tribe over in my Patreon in the next couple of days. But yeah, Trippin' Ape Tribe is another really cool project. They have a huge following with a lot of hype, and I think it for sure can do really well. Alright, now moving on to project number 3, we have Gkan or Gkan, or however you want to pronounce it. Basically powered by the Gkan token. They currently have over 33,000 followers. Now this is one of those projects with a closed Discord and not a public website yet either, so there's not a lot of public information behind this project, but these guys have also partnered with the Hydra launchpad, which is really nice to see of course, basically partnering with some really professional people to do their mint. And taking a look at their artwork, this is basically what it looks like. I think this looks sick. It's basically these apes right here. So Gkan is another project definitely worth checking out and worth trying to grind for a whitelist spot, because I think these will also do really well. It already has a ton of hype even without having much public information. The artwork looks really sick, but obviously as I said, not much public information, so we don't know much about when they will mint, the price, the supply, the roadmap, anything like that, but it's for sure worth having on your radar. Alright, now project number 4. This is kind of a different one because this is actually a utility project or a tool. So setting up the new standard for analytics on Solana. It's called Realized Rhapsody, and this tool looks really interesting in my opinion. So taking a look at their website right here, Tay the Mayhem. Get a 30,000 foot view of Solana NFT projects, drill down on project KPIs, pin and tag favorite projects, use the NFT Watchman feature to enroll in notification, contribute to community-driven ranks and ratings, and use the NFT Hitman feature to mint projects directly from our site. So they have their white paper linked on their website. I definitely recommend reading through their white paper as well, but I won't go too into detail to that right now. This is basically a sneak peek of what their platform will look like. So as you can see, you can basically see everyone that mints different projects. You can see unique minters, mint revenue, price, and this is only the first tool that they will release. They will focus on like a mint tool first of all, but they will bring more tools in the future as well. And I just think that having good tools available can be super useful and super helpful in making money. And right here you have what their artwork looks like. It's basically these colorful artworks as you can see right here, but at the end of the day, this isn't really an art project, it's a utility project. And I just want to quickly show this thread that they made on the project. So imagine if you're able to take all the data that is in front of your eyes and use it to your advantage. Who minted what is owned by who, and who are the real smart minters in the space. That is exactly what we plan to do. Here's an example of an RR capability. So with RR, users can see the wallets that minted Degen Ape Academy, Solana Monkey Business, Boryoku Dragons, and discover if those same wallets are minting any projects today. Moreover, based on historic minting activity, minters can be organized into categories to help us understand the caliber of minters in a project. Through this, we can sort out the smart minters and ultimately give projects a smart minter score. So, I mean, this is a super cool tool. You can basically go back and check out wallets that minted Solana Monkey Business, because those people are obviously the most experienced people in the space. They have like 8 months of experience. And if you can see that, okay, there's a ton of smart people that were around when Solana Monkey Business minted that are actually minting this new project, that is a huge green flag. Can you imagine you just missed a mint but could see that smart minter score showing the quality of the people that minted the collection? If the score were to be high, it would be a good indicator to jump on secondary marketplace and scoop up any firstly listed NFTs. This is just a small example of what we are all about, taking messy chain data and transforming it into simple indicators that gives our community an edge. More to come. And one of the main people behind this project is Degen0xBDC, which is a huge influencer in the space, of course. He also made a full thread on this project. I will not read through everything, but basically before we go into detail on this tool, I would like to say a few words about the people behind it. The lead devs hail from the business intelligence and software development space. They have held CTO and VP roles in startups and large cap tech companies in the US and EU. So our goal as a team and project is to help everyone gain an advantage in the space by explaining the market through innovative data visualizations. So in my opinion, Realize Rhapsody is a really interesting project, and this tool just looks awesome if they're able to deliver and basically build this tool in a good and easy to use way. I think this project could do really well. They already have like 8,000 followers here on Twitter. I can't see a mint date or a mint price yet. I'm not in their Discord. They don't have their Discord linked, but Realize Rhapsody is for sure another project worth keeping an eye on. Alright, moving on to the fifth project, we have Dopeheads. 2,420 Dopeheads tripping on the Solana blockchain. Their Discord is private as you can see, and they currently have like 20,000 followers. Now I am actually in their Discord, so let's first of all take a look at their artwork. This is basically what they look like in my opinion. These look really sick. I'm a huge fan of this art. And if we take a look at the frequently asked questions channel, you can see that the supply, obviously as I said, is 2,420. They are minting for 1.5 Solana, which I think is fair considering they have so much hype and that the supply is fairly low. Now the mint date is yet to be announced, so we don't know when they are minting yet, but I'm guessing in not too long, maybe a week or two. And then they have not released their roadmap yet, so we don't know exactly what the utility will be and the long-term vision behind this project. The only thing they have teased is that the Pills token will be the utility token of Dopeheads, so I'm guessing they will implement staking and stuff like that around the utility token as well. But Dopeheads is just another project worth checking out and worth having on your radar and following. And last but not least, project number 6, we have Oasis Civilization. 3,333 mummies awakening from the dead. They currently have like 20,000 followers. They get some great engagement because people obviously want whitelist for this project. Taking a look at their art, I actually really like this artwork as well. Then they have Welcome to the Afterlives, the mummies are awakening from the dead. So this is another one of those projects that don't have a lot of public information out there yet, so I won't be able to go too much into detail on this collection, but it's for sure another collection worth keeping an eye on and try to get whitelist for. I am actually giving away some whitelist spots for this project as well over in my Patreon. So there you go, those were the 6 projects in today's video, and over in my Patreon right now I am giving away whitelist spots to Oasis Civilization, to Gcon, and to Trippin' Ape Tribe. I do these whitelist giveaways all the time over in my Patreon and just share general alpha as well. Now let me know what you thought of these 6 projects down in the comment section. The links to all of these projects will be down in the description as well, so you can go and do your own research on them. If you like this video and got any value from it, do consider to subscribe to never miss any of my future videos and smash that like button, of course. Now with all that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I'll see you guys later. Peace.